This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com with a daily wrestling news update. Actually, the last news update before I move out of my old house here. So you're not going to see this skull background anymore. If anyone wants to buy it, greatnorthwrestling@gmail.com. I am willing to autograph it and sell it. So 250 US minimum offer. I've already had some offers at that price. I've interviewed a lot of famous people with that background, including the Berserker, who I'm interviewing again this weekend. But let me get into the news before I digress any further. And by the way, I'm not selling it because I'm poor. I'm selling it because I don't want to store it. This is my new view of my nice, beautiful new apartment that I've been moving into the past few days. So Mick Foley was false advertised for an event, and someone was saying he was booked December 11th somewhere else, and he clarified it on social media. He says my real booking is December 11th in Irving, Texas, for world-class pro wrestling, where you can also see the Blood Hunter against Carlito, Jenny Santana's debut, Jacob Fatu, Fuego del Sol, Charlie Haas, and a hell of a lot more. Tickets as low as $10, and there will be autograph opportunities. So I highly suggest people go and don't miss out. World-class pro wrestling, Christmas, Star Wars. Jake Hager has said that his potential grappling match against John Jones for Fury Grappling Championships, quote, well, I don't know what's going on because I'm training. I'm ready. As far as I know, it's on, end quote. So apparently he's having a grappling match against John Jones, the amazing UFC fighter who's been fighting with UFC related to money for the past several years. It's really a no-lose situation for Hager because Jones is really famous. No one would really expect Hager to win, and he will get more famous out of it. For instance, John Jones didn't even know that Hager wrestled, or Jack Swagger. He didn't even know he wrestled for AEW. He had tweeted over the weekend that he was going to be wrestling a former WWE or a WWE wrestler, and then Hager corrected him. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of people still don't know what AEW is. I've said this a million times. If I walked down the street and asked 50 people what AEW is, very few would know. WWE is still the brand that people know about. AEW isn't that mainstream yet. I'm not taking anything away from them. I'm just stating a fact. Thursday's Impact got its lowest number ever, 0.01. The lowest number it's ever done on Access TV. I actually had a friend that watched 20 minutes of it, and they hadn't seen it for a while, and they said that it was the worst wrestling show they had seen in a very long time. Horrible attempts at comedy and terrible acting. I think that's an awful company. Impact is definitely a brutal company. The only reason they're in business is because Access TV owns them. I don't know if they've ever had a year of profitability. Dave Draper, the legendary bodybuilder, passed away, and Billy Graham posted something about it. He said, of course, Billy knew Dave, as you can see in these two pictures. He says, quote, hi, fans. One of my close friends has left this world today, November 30th, 2021, an icon in bodybuilding and very simple, humble, yet intelligent man. He had a huge influence on my life. In this photo of us sitting on his front porch, you can see that he is barefoot, and I just have on flip-flops. He's wearing a Thor Beck's gym t-shirt that I had given him. His dog walking by us. This is real, folks. No designer clothes here. I'm also wearing the pants that we used that year, the 1980 World's Strongest Man contest. The other photo, Arnold always gets the glory, but there sits Dave Draper checking me out. Also, the first night I had met Arnold and Draper, these two future friends in late 1968. Great loss to Valerie as well. She loved Dave for just being Dave. R.I.P. my dear brother, superstar Billy Graham, end quote. And for anyone that doesn't know, Valerie is Billy Graham's longtime wife. And I got a plug for people. I did do a video today. I actually have done a few Blaze workout videos lately because I've been hanging out with her a lot lately. And I did one of her today showing her ass shaking trick. It's pretty entertaining. Jason, I am in my last day of moving. Someone saying I'm sorry about Piper. Yeah, my ex says she's never going to let me see Piper again, even though I named her. I had her since she's a baby, but this is why I don't really care if people know that I'm going out with Blaze anymore, because my ex is being a bitch. Victor says, hey, Hannibal, the Blood Hunter will destroy Carlito. That's going to be a hell of a match. Hell of a match. Isaac, I wish I was in the shape that the Blood Hunter was in. I really do. But I'm retired from wrestling. I have no interest in wrestling. I never made any money in wrestling. I'm way better as a reporter. I'm a supporter and a sponsor of Blood Hunter, just as I am of Blaze, many wrestlers I'm a sponsor of. And yeah. Kurd Harris says, great to see Charlie Haas still doing it. And I also have a wrestling company, Great North Wrestling, and our first event of 2022 is going to be in April, right here in Ottawa, the 15th anniversary show. Yes, we've been running for 15 years, and it's going to be a huge event.